you. Thank you so much. I'm Lynn Miller. You might not be too young to know about this, the mammogram. You know the mammogram? If you don't know what a mammogram is like, imagine your most precious possession put through a mangle without heat. I think this was a procedure that was invented by an angry surgeon who wanted to get back at his mother for making him finish medical school instead of smoking a bong with the boys. Yeah, I'm convinced of it. And what happens is they send you a notice every year, and mine always looks like an invitation. It always is edged in pink, and it says, it's that time of year. And I go to a place here called the Breast Center. And no matter what time you call up, they have room for you. I'm very busy. I can't come in till midnight on Monday. That's fine. We have room for you. We will take care of you. I said, well, how will I find it? I've never been there before. And she said, well, you can see it from the freeway. It has two big mounds. So I found it. I went there at midnight. And I walked in, and this androgynous creature hands me a schmata I wouldn't use to wash my first husband's toilet. And she says, put this on. These little smocks are in Laura Ashley prints. Mine had little ballerinas on it dancing around to remind me that my days of tour jeté were long past. Go into a little locker room, and you put these things on. They're open in the front, and your bosom is hanging out. And you walk into a room that looks like it was just decorated by Martha Stewart before she went to jail. It's got Laurentians and beautiful prints, and it's got Renoirs. It's got soft lighting so you can't see what's happened to your skin. And you sit down with a bunch of other ladies with their boobs hanging out, and you talk as if you were having tea at the Fairmont. This one woman said, my daughter is studying global warming. She's studying global warming. The other woman says, my God, I hope she finds the answer pretty soon. It's really hot in here. And I said, no. That's a hot flash. And at that moment, out of a hallway, I didn't even notice, comes an immense woman who looks like she has breastfed all 16 of her children, not to mention the 32 she wet nursed, and she said to me, follow me. I follow her into a room that's approximately the temperature of Juneau, Alaska, during a cold snap. And she said, my breath fogs over and my nose starts to run, and she says to me, take off your blouse. I say, I have. She says, well then, turn around. I say, well, I am. And we spend the next half hour looking for my little treasure, which she insists I've hidden under my arm or in my shoe. When we finally find it, shriveled to the size of a pinhead and dripping frost, she points to a machine that looks like a medieval thumbscrew without the teeth. And she says, put it there. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've got to go over there with it. So, put it on the machine, and suddenly, 35 pounds of steel come crashing down on my breast, and she says, breathe! She comes out 5 minutes later, and she says, no, that wasn't bad, was it? Now let's do the other one. I said, you can't have the other one. That one belongs to my boyfriend, and he doesn't want it ironed.